Hi, Deepan Patel from Phoenix Contact. I am the Industry Manager for Infrastructure, and today I'm going to talk to you about our efficient software tool known as Project Plus. Project Plus is our software configuration tool that allows you to very efficiently design up what your requirements are for your control panels, such as PLCs and I/O modules. I'm going to show you that right now. In this video, we're going to show you how to design a building controller, the ILC 2050, in Project Plus. It can be freely downloadable off our website, phoenixcontact.com. At the top of the search bar, you want to go ahead and type in Project Plus. When you download and install this configuration tool, you will then be able to present it with this screen. So we're going to go ahead and add the Niagara building controller to configure its I/O modules. So in order to do this, click over to standard controller with I/O modules. And you can see that this is our general configuration tool for any kind of PLC controller, including our building controller. But at the moment, this isn't the ILC controller. So to change this, you just head over to Programming System, change it to Emalytics. Emalytics is our branded version of the Niagara Workbench software platform. So by changing this, you can now see that we have our building controller present. So what we want to do is add our modules. So in order to do this, the best way I work with is navigate into the Devices tab. And then you'll see that it's now presented with these modules, different types of modules. So digital inputs, outputs, relay outputs, so on and so forth. So just drop down digital input terminals, and let's go ahead and drop some modules. So we've got an 8-way digital input module that we're going to now drop. Once we have dropped it in, we can actually make some changes with it to say, actually it's not 8, it's, let's say, 200. So just by changing it to 200, the software automatically understands the modules and it drops in the appropriate modules based on whatever requirement of channels that you need for the project. And what's also quite useful is you can see on the top right, we can see that it now will need 25 modules to meet 200 digital points. And what's also good is that we can see straight away what kind of panel width requirement we'll need for this I/O configuration, as well as the power supply required for the panel. So let's go ahead and add some more modules. Go ahead and add a digital output one. So again, double clicking on it will drop one module for you, and then you can then now change accordingly. So let's go ahead and say 300 digital output modules. And what we can see here is the software is also figured out that based on the load current requirements, it will need these black slices, as you can see. So as the software builds based on your I/O requirements, it drops in these power modules. These power modules not only power the bus, but also the modules as well in the BMS panel. So if we look at what our total consumption is, you can see that at the bottom right. So you can add the supply logic and the supply I/O power. So it tells you what kind of current or load the power supply will need to be to support this BMS panel. So in this case, let's say 31 amps. So anywhere 31 or above will support this BMS panel. What's also good is that you can see the width and the weight of the I/O modules for this BMS panel as well. So hopefully you saw how powerful and efficient Project Plus is for you. If you'd like to reach out, please feel free to contact me on my email address, and thank you for watching.